What's up guys, Hades here. Okay, big patch, big updates, we need to talk about it. So, when you're upgrading your immortals, it costs a lot of fragments. So today we're talking about fragments, how to get these fragments in the best way possible. And I'm going to give you the two that hopefully you've been saving for these kind of moments. But we need a lot of fragments, okay? I believe the math is somewhere around 2,000 to 3,000. It gets very expensive. The first one is 200. If you want the precision and the resilience, you're gonna need 10 per. It's 50-50. That's 100. And then here you need 100. And then here you need 150. And then you need more 50-50. And then if you want the bonus damage, it's 40 times 5. And then if you know, and it goes on. And then as you go further and further and further, it gets more and more and more and more expensive. And at the very end, it costs 400. I believe it's between 2,000 and 3,000. The point is, you need a lot. Now, how do you get those? I'm gonna do two this video. Okay, first is market. If you have been saving your market refreshes, I really hope you have. I'd be spending down all the way to 170 every day, assuming you've been collecting them for, you know, a couple years. I've been saving these for like 2 or 3 years. There's been nothing to spend them on, right? Now, you need to decide what you need from the market. There's quite a few options, as you can see here. If you didn't know where that was, there is this little rules thing, and you can open up. Look, Alex is here. You can get him with gems. I'm kind of focusing on him because a lot of people have Alex, make it relatable. But if you're trying to run fire, Hippolyta's here. If you're trying to, and William. If you want to do Gilgamesh, some people play Gilgamesh, right? And then there's a few extra options down here. Elizabeth does technically show up. Baldwin shows up. Khan shows up. I would pick these up with gems. I hope you've been saving gems. I hope you've been following along and listening along, because they're going to become super, super valuable. Now, I do predict that the cheaper marches that have really easy to obtain immortals are going to be better in the short term, right? So when you're going through your refreshes, you need to be deciding, do I need all the immortals, right? Do I want Richard Fragment? Is he gonna be a piece that I want? Maybe. You lose nothing by taking it. You can always undo it or redo it. I don't play Wind. I'm never playing Leonidas. I don't have Herald. Maybe I'll go for some Barca in the future, right? And your own experience is gonna be your own, but I would highly recommend going through and picking up everything you need when it comes to the market. Now, the second piece is Philosopher's Stones. I truly hope you've been saving them. I did a big like 1k spend down once. I'm gonna open up maybe 500 in this video real quick just to kind of show you what you can get. Remember, the rewards are up here in the top right. This one actually has way more things you might want. It's got Darius, Pakal, Trajan, YSS, Sion Diog, right? So there's a lot here, and I would highly recommend using a very large portion of the saved philosophers you have. Now, don't spend them all the way down, because we do have things like the Turkey event, and sometimes they're gonna say like, open up 10 philosopher stones, or, you know, open up 10 advanced summons or whatever. So don't spend them all, have some prepared, but I will be opening up about 500 or 600 here, just to kind of give you a quick glance. You will get some calls, you will get some things you need, and if you don't, well, guess what? You can trash all these purples to get things you want. There's 60 Hannibal, 5 Matilda, and if you don't play Yoshi, you know, you can trash Yoshi and buy more in the market. It's kind of a never-ending cycle. You go with philosophers, you put them in the market, and so forth. 60 Kins, very nice. Just to show it is pretty consistent, that you are gonna get some pretty decent drops if you have enough Philosopher Stones, right? Philosopher Stones have greatly increased in value in my mind recently. Now that we need so many fragments, their value has gone up. They used to be very, very weak in my opinion. I never focused them, I never tried to obtain them, I didn't buy them. But now that we've gotten into this new update, they have gotten some value, and I do like the fact that they have more value now. Some Lewis fragments, nice. Ragnar. Hippolyta. Lots of Richard today. Artemisia. I really want to go till I get something I want. Perfect. YSS. 60 YSS. Fantastic. Rash, no. No. Trajan was nice. Nice. Some Trajan and Alexander. Okay, I'm going to stop there. That was about 500. Now, I actually want to give 2 more bonus things just to think about for your future. And with this update coming, Mysterium has risen in value dramatically, right? This shop is really nice for a lot of people, okay? I know they're on the lower side of tiers, but if you're playing Hippolyta with William, that's a great option. If you're playing Kin, that's a great option. Like if you have hybrid, Kin and Barca are here, right? Those are legit heroes that can be maxed very easily. You can get the 10 every single day for free. The rest aren't quite as high value. Hippolyta or William with Trajan is good in fire. So those are free ones to collect. Now, the final piece to this puzzle that I think a lot of people are skipping out on is the shop in the Golden Path. Now, these coins are not cheap and they don't come easily, but they're selected to some of the best immortals in the game. If you're going for fire, you have access to both Syndiok and Trajan. If you're going to go with thunder, Tokugawa's right here. If you're going for earth, YSS is right there. Okay, then Matilda, Artemisia, Louis. All these are available, and these are going to be the best way to collect them if you're going to go for these types of things. But yeah, there's 4 massive ways to collect heroes right now. Market, Hall of Immortals, Mysterium, and of course, Golden Path. Now, optimize the way you need to for your best experience. I will be talking in a future video, probably the next video, on, you know, which selections to make. Who have I not clicked on? Right? Which of these are the best for each kind of typing? I'll give you my thoughts and feelings on them in the future. But if you want to be updated on that, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.